Yeah. So this is like just my first 5 seconds into this world. Well, I'm playing Mage. Mage this run. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing this on my non-modded account. I've been using it way more lately. Before stuff, I just got done with expert mode. I like posting a video on it. Yeah. Yeah. One of sparking would be nice. I have to get something that yeah. Cactus. Early game stuff. I'll be using whatever I can get early game. I could get what? Thought I stun locked it. Is it? There we go. My first enemy. Beaten copper short. A lot of larger cactus I see. And this one. Don't know what I might just try to get Demon Scythe right off. Yeah, I think this is enough cactus right now. Eat another mushroom since that thing did get me pretty low. So yeah. Large cactuses here, I see. Wand of Sparking would be really nice. Wand of Sparking, possibly? Just an aglet, better than nothing, though. Okay. I don't have got any torches. That's great. I do not need rope, I need torches right now. Actually, I don't know what, I can just craft some. There we go. And up here. Wonder what this got. This cave in. Nothing. Yeah. Getting the Wand of Sparking would be extremely nice. So, especially early game right now. Goodbye, slime. Goodbye, slippery slime. Yeah. That reminds me, I was like watching a video of somebody where they were got a question. Were slimes sticky or slippery? And like a theory he had was like the outer membrane slippery and the gel part insides were sticky. Yeah, and I like just done a live stream of doing like just having like absolute doing random items. I think I didn't even have to play much to win, since I literally got a solar eruption and a daybreak right off the bat. Kind of crazy. Okay. Wand of Sparking. Yes, let's go. Ooh, deadly modifier jail. Nice. Probably should save mana for actually fighting the enemies. If you heard that scream, it was from a video I'm watching from Skeletron, a YouTuber. Okay. Okay. Whoa. I can barely see the bottom of this thing. Well, how much? Okay. That's kind of great. I do not get fall damage in this game. Like I fall from a small distance, and then I fall from like half a block farther, and then I take 5 times as more damage. This game's fall damage does not make sense to me. Yep. Yeah, I don't like not being able to see. Don't know how I did not even take a single bit of damage. There. Okay. Recall. Drink mining potion. Sure enough. Yep. Take one of sparking slime. There. Seems like the corruption's this way. Wonder how I'll fare against these things. Pretty well, actually. Nice. Okay. That thing dropped mana thing. Okay, we're here. Nope. No, you don't. No, you don't. No. My god accessory called the slimy shield, which made rain down on enemies every time I jumped. Though it was kind of bad. Yeah. Vanilla Boss has a special custom accessory. Looks like it's gonna get nighttime soon. Yes, it is. After making a bigger arena and doing a few more attempts, I made the Ebon Wood enchantment, crafted from a bunch of Ebon Wood materials like the armor set, the sword, and the fruit that drops from Ebon Wood trees. I also had to move the painter into the corruption to get the painting needed to craft it. If you're wondering, I'm pretty sure that's actually kind of rare. Seeing 5 birds come out of a single tree with shooken. That's cool. That's cool. Goodbye. And if a projectile does less than 10 damage to you, the Shadow Flame aura will cancel it out. And you'll see why this enchantment was insane for the eye. Then I found the Goblin Tinkerer, farmed Trojan Scrolls for money, and reforged my items. After grinding in the jungle for a blade of grass, I made the Tungsten enchantment, which makes all swords comically large. After many more attempts, I made the Lead enchantment, which reduced damage from 7%. And damage over time debuffs was what was killing me in this fight. And after many more tries, I finally just flattening this out a little bit to place the house. The projectiles that this boss shot, because even though it doesn't do much damage, the projectiles give me a Shadow Flame debuff that does a hell of a lot of damage to me. The comically large blade of grass also really helped with the servants. The first phase of this boss was easy, but once the second phase kicks in, it gets really annoying because of the minions and the very fast dashing, and the dash is way faster than in the turn mode. Pumpkin workbench. Suitable housing.
other bosses are gonna be. Not gonna lie, this boss felt harder than the mutant on attorney mode. After setting a pylon system for convenience, I crafted the worm food. Then I tried a few attempts at the masochist eater of worlds, and I died to it. But if I got a few more mobility accessories, I knew I could beat it. So I explored more sky islands and got some fledgling wings. After farming king stones for money,
Good
I tried a
job.
few more attempts at the eater.
Good. You can handle yourself now, guide.
Beat it. This boss isn't nearly as bad as the Eye of Cthulhu, so I'm thankful about that. The Damascus Eater of Worlds shoot out these battle-spit projectiles and these cursed flame orbs that deal a ton of damage to the player. It can also do this really cool synchronized dash with its other segments to try and hit the player.
Cactus. Place torch down in here. Get a chair. Yeah, unless something cool happens, I'll probably just pause the recording until it's daytime.
But then when I beat it, I realized that there was one more thing this
Yeah,
boss
after
had
I
to
built
offer,
this house.
because for some reason, under my area there was a bunch of corruption now. So this boss apparently spreads corruption. Good thing I disabled corruption spread using the mod, because that's annoying and I don't want it.
So yeah, see you when it's morning.
Then Queen Bee, it can also summon these
Okay, so
gelatin
it's
subjects,
daytime. I was
and the
able to
Queen
get
Bee gains
3
strength eventually until you
stars.
kill the gelatin subjects.
Yeah. Not many, but better than nothing. Get out of here, bird. Yeah, I'm watching a video on background from Skeletron YouTuber. Yikes! And he's using a mod and a obsidian swordfish. It is crazy how big it is.
So that's bad. I also bought another Queen Sign printer bag to get all the Crystal Assassin armor, and I used it to make the Crystal Assassin enchantment. And I replaced my Shield of Cthulhu with it, since the dash is way better. Then I kept trying my luck against the big metal worm, and after 43 attempts of literal pain, I got it. The Destroyer
Gonna explore the world some more.
It's able to sometimes spin around you while
Don't
these
shit.
projectiles,
Oh my.
and it's very hard to dodge. It also can sometimes
Got shredded by one of Sparky. There's an upgrade trade called the one of Sparky. It requires the forgot what it's called already. Snow biome. Yeah, the snow biome. It requires 99 ice torches to get. Pretty nice upgrade, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it increases its base damage by 1, and it gives it a better debuff, which is nice.
Then I spent a hell of a lot of time trying to grind for an accessory called the Bionomic Cluster. The Bionomic Cluster has, well, you can read all that, but basically, it combines every single accessory dropped from certain rare enemies, like Tim's concoction from Tim, the concentrated rainbow matter from the Rainbow Sam, and more. I then did the event everyone forgets about. That's right, the Old One's Army. Usually this event has no use, but in this mod, it actually gives a lot of good loot, and I killed
There
the
we
Old
go.
One for the Phantom Phoenix. So I used that to try to kill the twins, but I kept dying. So I tried to make the Ninja Enchantment, which boosts armor penetration and greatly boosts projectile speed, but it lowers my damage to compensate. But with the Phantom Phoenix, this was amazing. So after reforging all my items,
I'm pretty sure this is kind of rare, actually.
This boss honestly felt way too unbalanced. Everything I died to is cheap shots, to be fair.
It'd be nice to have this in another.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be fair at all.
And if it was if I got it earlier, would have been nice. Or I wasn't playing Mage playthrough, which I am. Okay. There you go, bird. Okay, I'm gonna put this right there. Okay. Yeah, the umbrella actually makes you fall slower if you didn't know. In this game, it does that.
Then I fought the last mech, Skeletron Prime, and honestly, screw this boss. It had 8 arms and it's incredibly hard to dodge any of its arms. The movements are just stupid. Also, thankfully, I didn't forget about the Dungeon Guardian phase this boss has, just like Skeletron.
Hmm. There we go. The umbrella is useful. Another chest. Basically useless accessory. The slime is stuck. Oh, guess it was just not it was not able to go the way it wanted to.
So the next boss is Plantera,
91 copper.
right?
Nice.
Well, not exactly. There's this boss called Lifelite, which was supposed to
45
fight
wood.
right
Nice.
before Plantera. Well, it's not Lifelite anymore. Now it's called Lifelite. The name isn't too different, but it got a massive rework ever since I played Eternity mode. So I summoned it and I got absolutely demolished. Then I decided to make the Sharpshooter's Essence.
Guess I'll have to cross the corruption.
Weapons, and it heavily boosts my range damage. Since I already had a lot of the weapons,
I was kind of hoping this no flame was over there so I could get my upgrade easier. I've seen myself killing. Can I land up there? Run, devourer, devourer, devourer. Alright. There's the devourer. Nice. There we go. I was able to beat the devourer. Yay. Oh. Hey, you're weak. Maybe it was just the mobs. Possibly, but probably him too.
They also place these mines that explode more leaves, dealing damage to the player. In phase 2, it's able to do this attack that's very similar to Inferno Plantera, where it shoots tentacles everywhere except at certain spots of the arena.
Burger. Nice. Great. Oh, come on. Drop the gold. That's annoying. Well, time to go back there and get gear.
Plantera actually drops life boosts in bar fight in Mascus mode, so that's nice. Now that the Mothron is able to spawn in the solar eclipse because Plantera was killed, I guarded the solar eclipse. And once I killed Mothron and got the broken girl sword, I crafted the Terror Blade. I love this weapon with the tungsten enchantment. So then I fought Golem, also now known as Sans, also known as literal hell, because I didn't know what was happening in this fight. I hated it. So I made some changes to my setup. I used the Hella helmet instead of the monk mask. I also made the mithril enchantment. It basically makes it so that your attack speed is temporarily increased by a lot after not attacking for a while. The attack
Why so many spawning?
for 3 seconds and it takes 5 seconds of not attacking to recharge. I also made the Devious Circuitry, which gives me the ability to inflict myself with Cursed Inferno, which makes me lose 1 health per second and removing all my life regen, but it gives me an insane damage boost. And you can turn it off and on whenever you want. And lastly, I made the Barbarian's Essence. It's like a melee version of the Sharpshooter's Essence, requiring a lot of melee weapons to craft, and giving a very high melee damage boost. After trying again, I decided to actuate some blocks above the temple to give me more room.
Yeah,
It gave me more space, but I still died. So I decided to check the weapon kill times for Vasquez mode, and the Blizzard staff came out on top. After grinding golden gold signs for money, I tried to do the Frost Moon, but I didn't have any luck, since I was pre-golem and the Frost Moon was very powerful. After dying even more times, I grinded banners in the corruption biome, because if you get 10 banners from corruption enemies, you can craft the corruption key. So I did just that, and since I didn't want to have to look for the corruption chest, I was able to combine the corruption key with ectoplasm to make the Scourge of the Corruptor. Since you can do that in Masochist mode, and my god, this weapon saved me. It did less damage than the Terror Blade, but it had actual range, so I was at way less risk of getting hit. And after a bunch of tries, I beat Sans. I won't even say anything because I didn't know what was happening.
Great. I have to do that again. Do I need like, I'm pretty sure like 33 ice blocks. It is 30. I'm pretty sure that's it. I could build over it, but that would require a lot of resources. I do not know how long it would take to collect them. Always the. Hey, yo, nice. Don't absolutely have to just be the first
Oh my god,
leader.
this boss
So
made me
leader.
want to gouge my eyes out. So then I made 2 crafting stations, the Elemental Assembler and the
There
Multi-Task
we go.
Center. Both of them are crafting stations that are basically combinations of a bunch of stations. I then
No,
decided to do
never
the
mind.
Old One's Army. Normally, nobody would want to do it, but in Masochist mode, Betsy can actually drop a lot of good loot, and I tried a bit, and I didn't even get close. So I decided to pull out my trick to beat this event, points. And after using them, I managed to get to wave 7 and I died to Betsy. No, I'm not actually mad, because once you get to wave 7, Masochist mode makes it so that you automatically get an item called the Dragon's Egg. So even though I lost, I can now summon Betsy using the Dragon Egg without doing the Old One's Army. So that's pretty nice. But when I tried to fight Betsy, yeah, Masochist mode makes it so that not only random text is shown on screen, but also random sounds start playing that make my eardrums fossilize. I looked at the Fargo's wiki, and that's an intended feature for Masochist Betsy. So to try and kill Betsy, I plan on doing the Martian Madness. But this random Stardust enemy somehow spawns to ruin my hopes. Why are lunar enemies spawning? I managed to finally get a Martian probe, but I accidentally killed when I was trying to kill wyverns. I try again and get killed by
Oh,
crawl to keep.
okay,
Can this get any
nice.
worse? But then I realized that I can just start the Martian Madness using an item bought by the Abomination NPC. So I use it, and I managed to kill one of the many Martian saucers that spawned. So the Abomination sold an item to spawn the Martian saucer after I killed it. So I didn't need to do the Martian Madness anymore. Oh my god, I love these NPCs. After killing a few saucers and dying to some, I got a trophy. So I used it to craft the laser machine gun. I saw that the laser machine gun was the weapon that had the least kill time for Betsy, so I used it. So I made a full switch to a mage class, using the apprentice essence, the mage version of the barbarian and sharpshooter essence, as well as using spectre armor. And I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely shredded Betsy with this setup. Betsy had a lot of changes, causing dark mages to spawn, as well as absolutely ruining your eardrums with random sound effects and blinding your screen with text messages. So let's try to see what's happening with all of these messages.
No, 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 no. 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 Nice. No. How am I still alive?
See why friends tell friends about our OBGYNs. Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist.
Check this out. This is the oil dispenser. You can spray it, pop the top on this, pour it, and it's also dark tinted glass so that you can keep your olive oil in there. And they're running a Black Friday sale if you guys want to check it out. It is only like $7 right now. Left program. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Mhm. Oh, wrong one.
Managed to get
That's
Betsy's
right.
wings, which are an amazing
Oh my.
set of
Oh,
wings. Just
no,
because
no,
I
no, no.
had an insane amount of tombstones in my area that I didn't clean up, I crafted an item called the Grave Buster and used it on my arena. Basically, it destroys all of the gravestones in the large area, so that's pretty nice. I then killed Betsy and Glenn so I could find her and I wanted to use it as a melee weapon since I get steel real short, but then I saw that the ranged weapons with the
See
same
when I
damage
get
were
past that
actually better.
corruption.
I made a cool new accessory
Okay,
called the
so I
Orbital
just got
Buster.
for
It
being
basically
mate.
combines
Just
all
got a
the
link.
weapons and accessories you
A
get from
mana
auctions,
crystal.
like the
Still
precision
haven't
shield
got
from the
3
Empress,
of the
the
corruption
galactic gloves from
that
Lumion, all of
I'd
them,
mentioned
and it
getting
gives
my
me a
first
lot of
one.
good buffs. I also grinded.
Okay, yep, I'm back. First, I'm getting across the corruption in this world. Let's get. No, 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 no. Don't want to die instantly. Get it. Get. There we go. Okay. Mhm. What's in here? Hmm. Should I allow myself to use summons? Good question. Yeah, y'all can decide. Actually, I'm not deciding. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow myself actually, unless a lot of people say I can. Of course, unless like yeah, I'm not going to unless like a lot of like I'm gonna say 5. Like how many? If I get 10 or more comments from different people saying that I can't, that they think I should be allowed to use summon weapons, I will use summon weapons.
Oh my god. Skeleton out of context. So maybe skeleton out of context. Oh no. Oh my god, guys, shut up. Oh my god. Don't get hit by the arena. He got beaten he got the crap beaten out. Okay. Desperation phase. Get away from the sky, Hayden.
Oh my. This one is deep. This one went deep. And it has a minecart track.
Skeleton's going to live. He's going to do it. He will do it. He has the power of all of us holding him. Lose. Win. Right. Don't.
Okay, seems like that. I may not be good. Okay, look.
I think I beat it. Let's go. We did it. You beat it? I beat it. Let's go. Once you beat the abomination, it drops this crafting material called abominable energy, and it's used to craft a ton of stuff. Before grinding for the accessories, I grinded for a new weapon. Now that we beat the abomination, the energizers for the hardwood bosses are able to be used. I decided to go for the twins weapon,
Great.
the Jamidi Glaives. So I grinded
Do you want to get past the
for some
corruption?
reason I didn't get the
Get
energizer.
like
So
a
I just
store
teleported it
this
into the
is
game because I'm
for
just that good. I'm not cheating, I swear.
for
And I used the
this one
energizer to craft
for
the Jamidi
the
Glaives.
upgrade
It basically gives you 2 attacks.
for the
Left
one.
clicking will count, and right clicking will.
Okay, so I just found this like extremely good method for getting across the corruption. It's extremely good. It just requires this thing and going down some. Yep, get. I found some Skylands. Got a Starfear. I'm gonna sell that. Definitely because I can't use it in this run. literally any other one. The one, if it wasn't just, if I was not doing a class specific playthrough, that thing would have been really good. But now, that thing's useless. Oh, crazy. Whoop, whoop, let's go. Yeah. That's extremely useful. Let's go. I switch. Yep, I was right. Just need 33 ice blocks. Then I'll be able to get the upgraded version of that. Actually, I don't even need that many now that I see. So, gonna do some math on that. Now I only need 27. Nice. Nice. $99 ice switches and okay, same damage, managed same everything, but better debuff. And having a double jump is gonna be really nice now.
Was finally done. After 353 attempts, I was
Yeah, gonna do some off-camera grinding for stuff, and that's gonna end this video.
which was used for